Hello and welcome to Interactive Distractions, episode number 541. My name is Christopher Riccio, and I'm here with Geoff Chorney.
What up, everyone?
And Jason A. Stryker.
Hey, hello. How are you?
And today we're going to do some distractions, and we've got a little bit of news that's, well, a lot of bit of news. Like, one pretty big thing happened this week that I think we're going to lay into quite a bit. So, but let's get started and see how things are going. Any updates, guys? How are things going?
Not really. Same old.
Nothing going on here. I'm alone in the house.
Well, I mean, that's a big deal, right?
I guess so. Yeah, they're doing a Boy Scouts thing right now.
Oh, cool.
So
okay.
they're in Alabama. They're just staying there overnight though. So
Okay.
So yeah, I stayed up late and watched some movies last night. Some spooky ones.
Nice.
Spooky ookies.
Sounds like a good night for you. So there you go.
Yeah, totally. But that's it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, Friday was my last day of the hell month, so Monday starts regular fucking work for me on Monday, so I'm looking forward to that. Being able to breathe for once.
Nice.
And yeah, today was my brother-in-law's birthday, so we just got back from dinner for that, and then I forgot my show and tell shit.
Shit.
Oh, whatever.
Sorry.
Go get it. I'll do my stuff real quick.
I'm not wearing your pants. Do you think you can see the bottom if I move over there?
If you stay squatted as you move across the camera.
Okay, you guys talk for a
Just scoot your chair out of frame.
The wonders of podcasting. Not much here. Like it's a pretty boring week overall, but I will say this.
I'm gonna see if I see his butt.
Oh. No. Oh,
no,
he did it.
He's
okay,
scooting.
yeah, he did it.
Okay.
So Jason, I don't know how many people know this, but Jason and I actually used to work together professionally for a while, and we had our boss Steve. He was a pretty great guy. I remember. Well, I worked with him at IBM, and then he pulled me into this gig that Jason and I ended up working together on. And on my first day there, I don't know if he did the same thing to you. I'm pretty sure he did. But on my first day there, one of the things he's like, okay, well, one thing you got to know is every Thursday's happy hour. And we go to happy hour like 4 or 5 o'clock, and we have a few drinks, and every Thursday. And that's how we kind of started out our weekend. We would prepare ourselves for Friday and get a bunch of stuff up. Well, when I got to my next job, I tried to keep that going.
Okay.
And for the most part, it's been, relatively small group. It was certainly a lot easier to do once I got my own team. So since I got my own team, I've had pretty standard, at least 6-8 people showing up to happy hour every Thursday.
It's a good group.
Yeah, since the whole layoff thing happened, it's been bigger groups. Like, we're not at the office anymore, and people are coming out to happy hour anyway.
I wonder.
So the last 3, not this past Thursday, but the previous 3 Thursdays were all the 3 biggest happy hours we've had since I've been there. So
nice.
But that's a tradition that has stayed with me, and I wonder if he still does it, because he's still at the same place.
Steve
is. Yeah, he's like vice president of online lending or something like that now. So yeah, but he's still at the same place. But yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. I just we're keeping that happy hour going. Keep everyone try and keep everyone in good spirits. Going through the layoff that's happening and all that stuff. So
yeah, me too. Like every Thursday, I get together with myself and I just hang out. Have some time.
I mean, that's what you
reflect
need to do
on the week.
man.
That's fair. Yeah, absolutely. I get into a room and I do my own thing. Yep. Whatever that means, that's up to you. Jeff, what did you have show and tell about?
So first things first.
We did not see your underwear, by the way.
Okay, cool. So I went in today to my local shop to pre-order Metroid Prime 4. And of course I had to walk out with the 2 new amiibos.
Ooh.
Of course you did.
I'm not a big amiibo person, but I do like to get the ones of franchises that I like. But the main one, that's Samus. But the main thing I want to show is my mother-in-law. She's been like crocheting for a while, and she likes to she loves it. It's her favorite, like one of her favorite things to do. So I was like, hey, can you make me something if you have time? Like, no rush or nothing. And like not even like a week later, she sent me a picture, and then Tanya picked it up last time she saw her, and she made me this.
Oh wow!
Nice. That's really cool, man.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
sweet.
It's really cool. It's for
That's
those
really neat.
listening, it's a Hornet from Silk Song. It's she did a really good job.
Yeah.
She felt so bad. She's like, I don't know how to do the sword. I'm like, don't worry about it.
Yeah, you don't have
need
to
the
worry
sword.
about the sword.
I'll figure
Sword's
something
under
out for
there.
the sword.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's something we could do one separately.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love when people can do like crafting things like that.
You'll be all talented and shit, like artsy.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Crazy.
have a coworker that actually does like small floor rugs, and she'll do custom floor rugs. So I asked her if she could do a shiny Goomy from Pokemon, because Goomy's my son's favorite Pokemon. And she did. She like it looks just like, if you pulled up a picture of this Pokemon, it looks just like him in rug form. And
That's cool.
I gave it to him, and I'll have to take a picture of it or something and show it to you guys. But I gave it to him, and he was floored by it. And she's like, I'm not going to charge you for this. And I'm like, you need to at least let me pay for the materials.
Yeah, something. Things.
Yeah. But yeah, I love that shit, dude. I love that kind of stuff.
I didn't offer to pay for the materials. I just told my mother-in-law, I'm like,
it's crochet yarn. It's like $3.
I am my gift to you. You're lucky to have me as your son-in-law.
Right.
So let's call it even.
Need you to start stepping up, all right?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? You haven't really produced anything worthwhile to me lately. The last thing was like, I don't know, 40 years ago, and it was...
Wow. Okay.
I'm just kidding, Tanya, if you're listening. Your mom has done a lot. Me and my mother-in-law, we have a very funny relationship. We make fun of each other all the time. It's great.
That's great. Yeah, that's good.
She got me with a really sick burn in when we went to Disney a couple years ago. Do you remember that? When we went there for like a week with her family. And you know how they take your picture going down like some of the rides or whatever? And there was space. One of the rides, we couldn't find her picture. We forgot to look for it, and she wanted it. So we went to one of the gift shop things, and they can go through all the pictures of the day, and you can try to find it. And then we're searching all the pictures, and the girl working there is like, oh, okay, well, maybe like are you in the picture? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, hey, what were you wearing that day? And I go to like explain like possibly what I was wearing. And my mother-in-law just goes, just look for the one with the ugly face. I was speechless, and I'm like rarely speechless. And I'm just like, oh, that was good. Oh, I'm like, well done.
Yep.
Nice.
Anyway. Yeah.
Cool. Let's talk some games. What do we got?
Sure. I started a game. You started.
Yes. Do we want to start with Dispatch, or do we want to start with Jason's new game?
Jason's game? I don't know.
Jason, how new is your game?
It is very new. It just came out this week. So,
okay, let's start with that then. What
I don't know how big it is. I've talked about it on the show before. I played the demo quite a while ago. It's called Possessors. I think I said that. This is a new Heart Machine joint published by Devolver, and it is a Metroidvania with the styles and trappings of like, of a Heart Machine joint, that distinct look and feel. It's very cartoony.
What is Heart Machine done?
Heart Machine has done like Hyper Light Drifter.
Okay.
So yeah, it's still very much in the kind of like the vibe of that, the color palette and such. But yeah, this is a Metroidvania with the kind of like platform fighter controls as far as combat is concerned. So you hit like up in a direction and you do like, special attack in that one. You've got like 3 different attacks, up, down, and, neutral or whatever. But aside from that, you've got like a whip that can like Devil May Cry like enemies in, or you to them, or grab like a hook type area and swing to higher places or whatever, or climb it, and a parry. So yeah, it's got all the trappings of a really good like action platformer Metroidvania with a little bit of stylish action thrown in. It's got really chunky hits. It feels really good. I'm digging it so far. I haven't played that much yet.
Is it a roguelite?
No, I don't think so.
Is it a soul?
Yeah, kind of. In that, yeah, if you die, you drop your currency, but you can go and get it once you respawn. So
Gotcha.
it's got that going for it. But other than that, kind of wacky characters. You play as this girl who lost her legs in this like demon attack type thing. And then as she's like crawling away, she's like, help me. And this demon who is also hurt infuses himself with her or into her and becomes her legs or something like that. So it's them kind of working together to get out of this ordeal.
She grows horns.
She grows horns.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm looking at I'm looking at it now. Yeah, the art style is really neat. It does look a lot. It reminds me a lot of Hyper Light Drifter too. So
the animation and characters and such, they look a little flat. I mean, intentionally, it's a very 2D.
It's absolutely a stylistic choice.
But the backgrounds are all 3D, and they're really, really well done. There's some good lighting. But yeah, I like all the visual flair, like the hit attacks and stuff. The sparks that fly off or whatever. Everything it just looks really good. I like it a lot.
Is that just on PC? I'm trying to pick up.
It's on PlayStation as well. Here. And I want to say it's like $18 or like $15 on sale right now on Steam. Cool.
That's exactly right. It's 18 regular and it's 15% off right now.
So. There we go.
Yep. Not bad at all.
I put it on my wish list. That looks good. I'll tell you what, a lot of my wish list right now is sourced from random games Jason plays. I feel like he comes on and talks about these games and I'm like, oh, that looks cool. Wish list. All right, cool.
Or he placates me like I do my son. When he's like, I want to play this game. I'm like, let's put it on the wish list. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. Maybe if it goes on sale.
Hopefully he forgets about
it. Cool. Anything else, or we want to move to the other one, the other big one?
Let's get into the other big one because that's all I've got is Possessors.
So, Geoff, I'll let you introduce this one because I've been talking about it.
We talked about it last week. So I just started it this week, but I started Dispatch. I figured I would download that since the finale came out last week. So I was like, now I don't have to wait for anything. So I played the first episode on like the Wednesday. I played 2 on Thursday. And I thought I would possibly be done it before we recorded this week. But then Tanya was like, well, I want to play it. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she hasn't played a game since Balatro, basically. So I was like, sweet, you should play this. So she's like, okay. And then she played the first episode and she really liked it. And then this morning she was like, oh no, then last night she was like, let's like wait for me to catch up to you. And then I was kind of like so proud, but at the same time, like, oh no. Because that means like, can I not play too far ahead? And knowing Tanya, she doesn't finish stuff. She still hasn't finished Breaking Bad, and she started watching that before I did, and she waited for me to catch up, and then I had eventually had to go on without her because I'm like, you're never going to finish this. She never finished Mass Effect 3. She didn't want it to end, so she didn't finish it, but she did 1 and 2. But anyway, so I did play another episode this morning. And then right when she got up, she's like, hey, do you care if I play like another episode? I'm like, no, hell no. Play another one. So she's played 2 episodes so far, and I'm on the 5th. And I really like it. Writing is fantastic. The animation is fantastic. The characters
voice acting is great.
Voice acting is great. It's legit funny, like laugh out loud funny. I do have a hard time calling it a game though. Like I really do.
It's a TV show. It's an interactive TV show.
It's going to be off my Game of the Year list because I just can't call this a game. It's a game in like the least sense. You like this could be on Netflix where you use your TV remote. Like it could be something like that. But it will definitely get like an honorable mention for sure, just based on like the writing alone. Like it's great. And
the gameplay for the game is pretty much isolated to your shifts, so your dispatcher shifts, and it's dispatching heroes to different problems throughout the city, and then it's different hacking missions, and those are the gameplay. And there's also quick time events during the during the story beats, and I turned those off. Like I didn't even I'm not really interested in that. So
Travis also like a branching storyline as well. Like, don't you have choices to make?
Yeah, there's choices to make, and it is a branching storyline. I finished it. Now the episode is 8 is out. And I plan to go back and play it again. and see if I can get a different scenario.
Well, I can say, watching Tanya play, there hasn't been any big differences in regards to the overarching story so far.
Yeah.
Different dialogue stuff changes and scenes play out a little bit differently, but every episode has started, middle, and end have all been exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
So less
So
branching and gotcha.
it's like the
things will
Telltale
start
games.
getting, yeah, it is. And I don't think things change much.
Yeah.
But things will, like, there's one relatively big choice, and I can't remember where it is. You may have already made
Episode
it.
2.
It could be.
Yeah.
Where it's essentially pulling, well, actually two, because so there's a big choice that you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Then there's
Mhm.
another big choice where you can choose a new person to bring onto your team.
Oh, yeah, I've done both
So
of
that's
those, yeah.
A new person to romance, do you say? Whoa.
No.
No.
How many people can you romance in this
Jason,
game?
no.
Don't say anything,
One,
Chris. Everything is a spoiler in this.
maybe
every
two. I don't know.
every
Everything's a
single
spoiler, yeah.
thing you could say is a spoiler. It's
But I'm just very curious, like, because shit does hit the fan at one point, and I'm wondering if that stuff will play out differently based on the decisions that you make early in the game. So
Some earlier stuff might affect stuff way later. Just so far from what I've seen, it hasn't really been. It's cool to see the different scenes play out slightly different, but it hasn't been like, whoa, that's crazy or anything like that.
yeah.
But I
it's
do have some
great.
issues with the actual gameplay parts. They're good, but there's some little like quality of life stuff. Like, it throws a lot of like things where a certain character will get certain buffs, and it's hard to keep track of that shit. Like, if you put them in like the middle slot, it will give the person to the left this and the person to the right this. And I did notice today when Tanya was playing that it does look like it might tell you before you select them and the
It
slots
does.
or whatever.
If you highlight them, it will.
It kind of
it'll
tells
tell
you
them.
what they'll get. Yeah, but
You're
it still is
talking
kind of
about.
hard.
I'm trying to remember his name, the Clayface dude, right?
Yeah, it's some of the other ones do too. Like Coop has something too where she goes in a certain slot. But yeah, the Clay dude, he definitely has one as well.
Yeah, and I think if you hover over him, it'll tell you what gets boosted if you put him in which slot.
In which
on the
slot?
dispatch.
Yeah.
And
And some
then
of that stuff does seem like luck.
Yeah.
Which is fine. It just leads me to believe that a lot of the gameplay stuff I don't think actually matters.
Oh no, it doesn't. You're absolutely right. A lot of the gameplay, I don't think it does. It's more about having something to do, and I think it might have a small effect on some of what happens, but for the most part, like, it's luck whether you in many cases it can be luck whether or not you even complete a mission successfully, right? Because what it does is when you're deciding what heroes to send on a specific mission, it'll just give you, these are the things that need to happen, right? It just tells you like, you need to go to the dock and save this guy, and you have to do it quickly because the ship is sinking or whatever. So with the information you gather, you have to be like, okay, they need it done quickly, so I need to put someone in with a high mobility, right? So you have to basically choose the right hero based on the information they give you. And you can have like, missions can be just one hero, or they can go from 1 to 4. Like, if you can have up to 4 slots for one mission, and you can choose whether you want to send 1 or up to 4. And as you add heroes, the scope
the zone gets bigger.
The scope of your success gets bigger because there's more people to handle things that are going on. And at the end of the mission, it'll show you like an area. I don't even know how, it's hard to explain, but it shows you like an area. It's like, this is what you needed for success, right? And then it shows you the area on top of it. It shows you the area of what your heroes handled. And if it fully covers the area, then you win. It's 100%. But if it doesn't, it like does this RNG thing where there's like a ball that bounces around, and if it lands on a place that's occupied by both of the patterns, you win. You're successful.
Yeah.
It's really hard to.
It's like a star graph where it's like the mission will tell you we need to apprehend this person quickly and also possibly fight off the thugs with force. And each character has 5 traits, and they go up in like a star graph, like in different directions. Like, and a lot of games do that. And if you can put more points in them when you level up, so it spreads it out. So it doesn't show you what the mission requires on that graph. You don't see that, but then you have to decide based on the text who you think would fit that. And then when it after the mission's done, you go check the results, and it shows you your graph, or shows the graph of what the mission actually was, like what it needed to complete it, and then the graph that your characters made combined, or your one character, gets imprinted over top of it, and then a ball bounces around, and it's got to land like where they both like
intersect,
occupy the same space.
And
of course,
it's hard to explain.
It is,
but...
yeah. And then you can't just send 3 or 4 people because you have all these jobs. You're a dispatcher, so you have all these jobs popping up, and you have to manage them. And if you send them out and they come back, they have to rest. There's a time limit for that, and you can buy things to cool that down to make it quicker. So you have to kind of like manage, and it is fucking stressful, man. At the beginning, I'm like, this is really easy, but it gets very stressful, and the hacking stuff gets stressful too. And some of the ones where you have to memorize the inputs, those drive me nuts. I'm like, oh my God. And then you add in the viruses, the antivirus that come after you, and it is scary. But then I just got to disconnect, because I'm like Chris mentioned last episode that he got punched in the face by a character at the end of episode 1. So we'll just go there.
And then you romance them.
Okay. Maybe.
I mean, we don't know.
Yeah. There are boobs in the game though, Jason. So there you go.
Okay.
Plus one there. Yeah. And there's hog in it too. So
there's full frontal guys too.
Yeah.
But just the guys.
I'm doubling in.
But
and it's like supervillain hog. So
villain hog.
Yeah. Very first episode.
That's a good name.
You get some manhood dangling around, flopping around during a fight.
Great.
It's great.
He comes back.
Well, don't spoil anything.
It's not a spoiler. Come on.
Everything's a spoiler for this game.
Everything.
It's just a story. That is literally what this is.
But I will say this. So I got through it all. I finished it up. Like the payoff was really good. Episode 8 is really long, so be prepared for that. Mm-hmm. Like episode 8 was about twice as long as everything else. And that goes for both the dispatching section and the story overall. So, and episode 8 is a pretty big difficulty spike on the gameplay side of it as well. So I had no problem with episode 1 through 7. I almost got my ass handed to me on episode 8.
But do you think it matters though? Because to rewind back when
it
we
does,
said that you got punched in the face.
Yeah.
Like I played it a certain way. I still got punched in the face. When Tanya played it, she also got punched in the face. So then I was kind of like, oh, maybe that just happens.
Maybe
that just has to happen at the end of that episode.
But there is something very specific that you're trying to do in episode 8. And if you don't, the story still goes. I just don't know what happens
if something turns out differently.
Yeah, if it turns out differently. So
I'm not by no means saying it's not worth playing. I think it's entertaining as it is as a show. I mean, like Travis said in the chat, just turn off the QTEs. And at first I was like, why would I do that? Like, this seems like not much game to begin with. But then after the first episode, I'm like, yeah, I'm turning that off. Because you just want to pay attention to the action scenes and stuff. You don't want to be, because
you don't want to miss anything.
So many.
Yeah, you don't want to miss anything. And like the story is good enough where it's just like, just let it go, right? Just let it happen.
But there is like, not like your Telltale games are more of a game than this is. And that's, I like this better. This destroys any of the Telltale games in regards to presentation, voice acting, like all of that stuff. But you don't even like move your character in this. You're not controlling anybody. You're watching and then picking lines of dialogue and decisions here and there, and doing these mini games, which are fun. They're definitely fun. Just keep that in mind. But I think it's totally worth it. I really, really like it. I look forward to playing each episode. So
I look forward to playing it again. So
yeah, I probably will too. Just to
And here's something else that we haven't talked about yet. Like some of the missions that you're doing, that you're dispatching, they'll have certain things that need to be done, and there's a certain, if you send like on some missions, if you send a particular hero on that mission, you can essentially have that hero auto win the mission.
Yes, that's right.
So
Yeah.
if you get the perfect hero for that mission, it'll essentially auto win the mission. It gives you an option to say, hey, you sent the right guy, let him do his thing, right? It's like you sent, I don't know, you sent Sonar, let him cook, whatever you want to do.
Invisibitch.
Invisigal.
Invisigal.
Yeah. But it's really, really good. But it, when I say it's really, really good, go into it with the expectation that it's a really, really good interactive TV show.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's what it is.
And Tanya obviously really likes it because she woke up this morning. The first thing she asked to do is she wanted to play another episode. So
yeah.
She'd probably be playing another one right now if the PlayStation wasn't in like the main TV room, like behind here. So, but yeah.
Yeah, and it's got some curveballs too, like from the story perspective. So you guys will, yeah. I'm looking forward to you finishing up, Geoff. I really look forward to talking.
I'll probably finish it pretty soon. Definitely by next week.
Cool.
I haven't really played much, man. I'm still kicking it with Absalom. Still, I think I'm gonna drop the difficulty. It's at a point now where I am making very little progress.
Yeah.
And I need to get through it because I just want to I want to play it through with another character too, and I don't want to commit to another character yet because I definitely want to get a first.
May I suggest Fisticuff Dwarf? He's fun.
I never use dwarfs in games. I just can't, except for Golden Axe. Gileas Thunderhead is like the only dwarf.
That's I mean, he is the correct character to pick in that game.
Yeah, So I might do that tomorrow. I'll see if I can get through a
Jason,
run.
we still need to play some multiplayer Absalom, man. We haven't done that yet.
Let's commit to it. Let's do
commit to it
this week.
How about Monday night? Monday night?
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
cool,
do
man.
it.
There you go.
Sweet.
And more Ninja Gaiden 4. I'm still fucking playing Ninja Gaiden 4.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Okay.
And Sigma and fucking still playing Trails. But yeah, I think I'm on chapter 8 or 9 now. My second playthrough
for
Ninja Gaiden.
Oh, for Ninja Gaiden. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been playing Ninja Gaiden 2. I'm up to chapter 11, I think.
Nice. Okay.
I just beat. Again, don't want to spoil things. I even if I tell you,
this is hard to spoil because the story's not really.
It's not great. Let's just say that someone got kidnapped and I got them back.
Yeah.
So and I got.
Did you romance them?
No. But they certainly set her up to make you want to. So, very strategically placed rope as a part of her outfit. It's very interesting. But the achievement that pops up when you win it is smile, you son of a bitch. It's I'm having fun with it, but I have realized that I'm going to, for me, I'm essentially just gonna have to slog through and finish this because there are things about it that are just not for me. And what I mean by that is like there have been multiple encounters where, and this is one of the things that I talked about early on, they just can keep sending wave after wave after wave of enemies, and I'm just like, can I just move on now? I just really want to go to the next part of the game. It feels like it takes forever to get there. Like some of the missions some of the chapters are taking me almost an hour to get through, and they could literally be like 40 minutes if I didn't have to stay in the same arena and kill 100 dudes, right? So but I mean, I that's the thing though. It's like I do love the gameplay. Like it's fun. You feel like such a badass, like dodging around, and when you kick off a perfect dodge and go right into blood mode, and just you can like literally just knock a boss on his ass. Like there's a lot of really cool feeling moments with the combat. I'm just not sure that I'm not sure if it's going to keep me going until the end of the game. So we'll see how it works. At this point,
those arenas went longer, obviously, playing through the game again. But
and
I love the combat so much. Like I'm like,
the combat's
I get disappointed when the enemy's rush is like done. And you hear that chime because it has like a little chime kind of when like the last enemy's dead, and it's kind of like this like kind of thing. And I'm like, oh, I wanted to keep fighting these bitches. But,
what's his name? Why I can't remember his name. Yakumo. Yakumo will also do the thing where he
wipes the blood off his
splashes the blood off his weapon.
Yeah.
Did you fuck around with the other weapons a lot?
I fucked around with all of them for a little bit, but I kind of stuck to 2 of them through my first playthrough. I basically used the dual katanas, which are the default, and the staff hammer thing. And then I used the do you have the long range one yet? I'm not sure if you've opened that up yet.
I think I just got that. I haven't used it yet.
I definitely use that in certain situations. Like there are times when, and luckily the game is you can quickly switch between all 4 of them, so it's
it's just on the D-pad. So they give you 4. There's 4 different weapons, and you can just switch by using the D-pad. But yeah, I have actually used the weapon they gave me for the entire like part of the game, the entire up to the next shrine. So like they give you the dual katanas. I use that all the way up until the shrine until you get the rapier. And then I use the rapier until I got the staff, and then I use the staff until I got this stuff. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to use the range stuff for everything. So now, I think I actually had the most fun with the rapier. I don't know why, but I feel like the distance that he covers is ridiculous with that.
He does
thing.
With that thing. Yeah.
It's so good. So I might flip around and see how it works and go back and try out all the weapons again. I am wondering if I'm going to open up any more of the combat abilities with I don't remember his name, the crow that when you go see the crow with the red eyes and he pops down.
Uma's the girl. His name is
Umi is the girl.
I'm terrible with names. I can't remember.
Yeah, me too. But he's a badass. I'll tell you that.
Zena. I can't remember.
But he basically
he's a badass, but he doesn't fucking do anything. It's like, hey, want to come help me with some of these things here? Like, he just stands there. He's like, you want to try practice on me? You want to spar? Like, no, I want you to come help me out, asshole. Did you not see me die 4 times just now?
If you're such a badass, then come help me.
Yeah.
But I right now I'm at 25 out of 25 on all the things that he sells. So I just I keep getting money and I'm hoping he's gonna give me some more stuff to unlock. But yeah, I mean overall I'm still enjoying it. I'm certainly but I certainly understand that this is less the type of character action game for me and more so for you. So I'm enjoying it, but not as much as like other character actions that I've played.
Understandable.
So, yeah. Let's see. But yeah, I'm gonna still plug away at that.
You're not that further. Like I think
there's like 19 chapters,
and some of them are definitely shorter than others for sure.
Yeah, I mean, one of the chapters for me was just a boss fight, essentially.
Yeah, the dog thing. The flying dog.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, yeah. But yeah, I mean, again, it's super fun. It's super satisfying. Just some of those arenas just take too long.
And you get to be Ryu soon, and that's fun as hell.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. That's not a spoiler. It's on the trailers.
Yeah. I did see him once already. So, cool. The only other thing that I have is I finished up Bloodstained Classic 2, Dominique's Curse. And yeah, it's very much like Simon's Quest. Obviously better, but I did lie to you guys last week. If you talk to everyone in the towns and actually
filthy liar,
actually like write shit down, I guess. But they will tell you everything that you need to know and go do.
He wants to write shit down, Chris.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like it's all pretty cryptic.
There's a reason I didn't beat Hell Is Us. Write shit down.
But yeah, good little experience. I think that it's a DLC for like normally it's like $10, and I think if you can find it on sale for cheaper, but if you like those types of games, it's certainly worth the $10, I think. So let's see, I think that's it for me, guys.
Yeah, it was a short week for us too. We recorded on Sunday, but
yeah, true.
Yeah, nothing. I mean, Call of Duty came out, but I really don't care about Call of Duty, so
I don't either.
Yeah, afraid not. Yeah, apparently, Black Ops is not that great this time around. So,
really? Okay.
Yeah, That's been in
Noob
steady
too.
decline, I guess. But like there's some controversy with some AI assets that they used. There's some weird shit like you can't pause during a solo campaign.
Yeah, that's weird. I did see someone post about that.
It's just
Last year's
weird
was
fucking
really good.
choices. Okay.
Last year's is one of the best ones in a while from a lot of people. I even played some of the campaign of that, but this one I haven't seen. I haven't seen the same hype for this year's as I did last year's yet. But I've seen mixed. I've seen some people say the campaign's really good, and I've seen some people say it's not good at all.
Gotcha.
Apparently, they added in an extraction shooter, but it's only PvE, but you have to beat the campaign to unlock it.
What? Oh my god!
So, which is kind of weird. Some people I've seen say it's awesome because it's just PvE, so you don't have to worry about there's other people on the map, but it's only for like teaming up with them. You can't kill each other, which that's kind of cool. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, my Call of Duty days. I might dabble in the co-op here and there if someone asks me to. But yeah, I'm not playing that on my own volition. That's for sure.
Sure.
I don't play that noob shit. That casual game garbage. Now, excuse me while I go play some fucking Kirby
Dispatch.
Air Raiders. Yeah, or Dispatch. Yeah, yeah. Where you have the least amount of buttons per minute you could possibly hit. But the funds per minute is pretty high.
There you go.
News? How do we want to do news?
Let's do the quick ones first, because the Steam one, we're going to probably be the chunk of it. So
the Steam one?
The Steam one.
Yes, there's a Steam one. Do you want to go first with yours, or do you want me to go first with mine?
Go first with yours, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, we'll go first with mine, because I'm probably the only one who's going to care right now. I think, Chris, you might care later, but Trails in the Sky Chapter 2 is confirmed for next year, so I was pretty pumped about that. Yeah, so pretty quick. I like that they're kicking one out 1 year after, because I'm sure they're probably working on them at the same time. So it's technically one game into two halves. So I got excited.
Yeah, good stuff. And you've been enjoying that game.
I'm still playing that. I just don't mention it every week because there's nothing new to report there. I'm still liking it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I have a little bit of a bitter news item, as in I'm a little bitter. Some of you might remember me playing a game earlier this year called Shadow Labyrinth.
Yes.
Shadow Labyrinth just got a big ass update.
Oh no.
And I saw it and I went and looked at the update, and they did a lot to this game. And it's like all the shit that I was complaining about during the time that I was talking about it, they fucking fixed it all. Like they created what they're calling an explorer mode, which allows you to it's easy mode, but it's easy mode where you can adjust certain things. So you can adjust like the damage that's
like an accessibility type thing.
I think so, but either that or like it's like they have like athletic recovery support. In other words, when you get to something that's like really difficult platforming and you die too many times, they just give you a portal to go through it. And they have something called tenacity boost. Like if you die too much, they like give you more attack power gradually. But some of the big stuff is that's really they doubled the number of big save points. And if you guys remember, there's two different types of save points. There's the one that's also a warp point, and then there's one that just gives you back your current life bar. So you can get multiple bars, but you only fill up all of your bars at the big save points. So they doubled the number of big save points, which means they doubled the number of teleports, essentially. And the smaller save points also regenerate all your life now, as opposed to what it was before. They apparently made adjustments to all the maze levels, where they lowered the difficulty of the boss. And probably the biggest thing that was on here. Let me see if I can find it. If defeated during the final battle against the last boss, you can now retry from the final battle.
Oh,
you guys remember that I said it was 4 boss battles,
run back,
and you had to do fucking all of them over again? They fixed that. So I'm in that little position where it's like, sure, now you did it, but I'm honestly really happy that they did it for people that do play this in the future, because the things that they did, like seriously, almost all of my complaints have been addressed at this point. So
that's that's when early access is a good thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Because it sucks because like those reviews were purely based off all those complaints you had with it. Like that's what all of them had in common, and people are just gonna move on now. And I did. Was this like a trailer they released, or was it just like a news post from them? Or
It's a post. There's
Yeah.
basically a patch notes. I'm looking at all the patch notes, but this is a huge patch. Like there's a lot of like literally doubled the number of save points. Like more than doubled. Like I'm looking at one area that there's like they have before and after pictures. The before has 2 save points. The after has 7.
Yeah.
Like they fucking did a lot to help out the player. And I'm really glad. Like I think that like even though I suffered through it and I ended up beating the game the way it was, like I'm glad because it makes it much more accessible for people. And it was a fun game. Like the story's kind of throwaway, but actually having like a Metroidvania that's got Pac-Man mixed in, it was fun. You know, I had a lot of fun with it. So I would say like now is the time if you're interested, like if you see it on sale, give it a shot. It's fun.
I'll wish list and I'll give it a shot now. Definitely.
But that's it for me. I'm not actually bitter. It's one of those things that's like
it's like I played through all of Outlaws before they had that huge patch that made the game better, and I did like it, but I would have liked to have played with those improvements. And it sucks.
I don't want to be that guy that complains about student loan forgiveness because I didn't get my student loan forgiven. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you know?
I still enjoy the game. You still enjoy the game, but
I still enjoy the game.
If anything, if you decide to replay it, it's going to be a better experience for you. So there's always that.
I've actually wanted. I was thinking after I saw the patch notes. Like once I finished the game, I was like, most of the time, you guys know if I'm into a game, like I'll immediately look at what it would take to platinum. I did not do that with this game at all because I knew that it was that you had to. No, it wasn't. But it wasn't uninstalled. But I knew that like the mazes, you had to be able to get essentially a perfect run through every maze. So what I'm curious about is I wonder if I can go back and look at how that works now, and see if perfect runs are more accessible,
like obtainable.
Yeah. So it has crossed my mind. So we'll see if I go back to it or not.
Cool.
But that's it.
The big news of the week.
Yes.
Valve had some news. They are releasing
Half-Life 3.
They're releasing early next year. They are releasing a Steam box hybrid console PC thing. They're taking another crack at it.
Yes.
For those who don't know, they did release something like this, but it was like an OEM. I don't know. It was way back in the day. I remember it was
like they kind of licensed it out to like different companies and stuff, and different companies took stabs at it.
And it was mainly for their initial launch of SteamOS, right? That was kind of what they were trying.
Big picture mode.
That's right. It was for that. Yeah,
and it didn't work out so well at that time.
No. But now is a better time to do it, and they're doing it in house. They're saying it's roughly 6 times more powerful than a Steam Deck. It is meant for like your TV.
So they're talking like 4K.
4K 60, pretty much.
4K 60 frames with upscaling. They specifically
with upscaling.
Yeah, because a lot of the like Digital Foundry and like Linus Tech Tips and all those like techy ones, they're all saying it fits somewhere between a Series S and a PS5, but more closer to a PS5.
Okay.
We don't know the price at all. It does not get to come with a controller, but they did announce a new controller. Another Steam controller. So it has the 2 track. I guess they're track pads. I guess would be.
Yeah, they're little track pads. I will say
basically like a Steam Deck without the screen. Like
that's exactly what it looks like. Actually,
They did say I saw some additional coverage on a lot of this stuff, and one of the engineers from Steam did talk about a bundle that came with a controller.
Good. You can get a bundle.
I think that's going to be a thing.
I would think so, because they're actually they have like the dongle for the controller built into the Steam
machine,
which is great.
So you can hook up whatever you want to it. We don't have a price, and I've seen estimates again from these sites anywhere from $500 to $1,200.
Yeah,
I think
Not gonna be
$1,200. I think
$1,200,
it's DOA if it's not as powerful as like a PS5 or Series X. It doesn't make sense because a PC player isn't going to downgrade unless they want something extra for like put up in their bedroom or something or another
I
room,
guess.
something like
Like
that.
if they want a super powerful computer, they're gonna fucking build one. Like
exactly,
they're not
100%.
they're not going to the Steam machine for this.
And a console player who already has one of those, they're not going to get one of these to upgrade it. Because you can get a Pro that's more powerful, or wait till the next consoles.
Well,
so I'm hoping. Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
What do you mean? You can get a Pro? I'm sorry.
PS4 Pro, PS5 Pro.
Oh, Pro. Okay.
Yeah, because a PS5 Pro is cheaper than $1,000, and
the
PS5 is already more powerful. So, I'm interested in this, and I wasn't. You know me, I am PC. Like, no, thank you.
They've been really working on the Steam OS, though. Come on.
Yeah. I kind of figure.
I'll be honest, man. I use my Steam Deck as a TV, an out to TV device, pretty relatively often. That's how I use it most of the time. And I've
Isn't
used
the resolution really bad when you do that, though?
No. The resolution,
really?
it matches your Well, I think mine goes to 1080p when you output. But
wouldn't that put more like pressure on the processor, so your performance is going to be way worse than playing it handheld? Because if you're increasing the what's the resolution for a Steam Deck screen?
I don't remember, to be honest with you. But remember what I said that I use my Steam Deck for. I use my Steam Deck as like a Metroidvania player.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I don't put anything. I don't put anything super intensive on my Steam Deck.
No.
So because it's not really made for that. But I have used it for I will do output to TV to play some of the games that I've got on there, and I've used the PC mode, and that's really kind of so. As I circle back
for porn, obviously.
Why for porn? Oh, yeah, of course.
On the family TV,
the reason I'm looking at it is because I was already in the market to get my wife a new computer. And if I think about the way she uses her computer, she uses it for games and she uses it for web browsing, and that's pretty much it. So she can do both of those things on the Steam machine. So if the price is right, it might be a situation where I just get her that. And she can hook that up to in her library, and then I could take her PC and repurpose it to my son or something like that. But I probably won't get it for me because I've already got a gaming rig and I've got a Steam Deck.
Yeah, same.
But it makes sense to get that as a new PC, air quotes, for her. So we'll see how it works out. If the price is right, that's the way I'm probably going to attack it. Because if I can teach her how to use the Linux portion of it, right? And if she doesn't like it, you can always install Windows on it too.
Yeah, you can. But yeah, I'm kind of looking at it as because it's pretty much confirmed the next Xbox is going to be this exact thing, just on a higher level.
I'm sure Microsoft is loving this announcement.
Yeah, I know they're probably like shit.
I think that
they probably don't care actually.
I don't think they care. Yeah, I think it's a situation where they're going to release theirs and it's all going to be like high end shit, right? It's all
they're going to be like the upper end of, and it's the rumors heavily are it's OEM, so they're probably not going to care as much because they don't care how many of these they sell.
Yeah,
it's going to be the branding.
It's more about the software. Yeah, it's more about the branding.
They care about the software, so they don't really care what you're playing it on. So that's if it's an OEM. If it's in house, then they're definitely shitting their pants for sure, or at least a little bit.
I wonder if Microsoft is working on trying to get Game Pass running on Linux.
Well, I know people who do it on their Steam Deck, so there's definitely a way. Like Glenn's done it. He does it on Steam Deck. So there's definitely
he played Diablo 4 from front to back on Steam Deck, right?
I think he did,
and that was something he essentially had to sideload.
Yeah. Like that's the stuff I don't want to get into, personally, because I would probably fucking brick the damn thing or something. I don't know. But I kind of want it. Again, it comes down to price. Because if it is like a decent price that I could have it like even in the bedroom, whatever, and it's something I can get used to until the upper end one comes out, then I could be like, I could sell it for whenever this Xbox One comes out, or sell like my Xboxes or whatever and do whatever. And if I don't like it, then I just wait for the PS6, and I don't care about the next Xbox. That's basically my plan is. But it comes down to price. If this thing is $1,200,
No, it's
no,
not going to sell
because
for $1,200.
yeah, because that's going to be
It's
like
got to be
1,500 Canadian.
Yeah, it's got to be competitive to the current console generation.
I'm thinking 600 is like probably the
There's a lot of
$50.
I've seen people talking about 400 with a controller. I'm like, that's
oh
not
God,
what you're
no,
getting.
it's not going to be.
You're not going to get 400 with a controller. It's not going to happen.
No. My professional opinion,
I will tell you
with
what,
all
if
things
it's 400
PC,
with a controller, day one, I will get it. I will get 2 on day 1 if that's what it is. But yeah, like I expect it to probably be at least 600. Hopefully with a controller for 600. But even with that, it would be.
I don't even care if I get the controller, because you can use PS5 controllers, you can use Xbox controllers.
Sure.
I have enough
use whatever
of
you
those.
want.
Yeah, so it's fine. But it's the first time I actively like looked into like shit. Chris, check my Steam. It should say that I logged in a couple days ago.
Oh wow!
I don't know.
Oh really?
I don't know.
Hold on.
I did it on the app, so I don't know if it counts on the app or not.
I think it does.
I didn't even know there was an app, so I might have wiped away that 2,000 whatever the hell it was, or how many days. But now I'm thinking, like, do I build up like a little, like I'm gonna keep an eye on Steam sales just in case. Probably either way.
Shit is so cheap on. Oh my God!
Yeah, I know. It's, and you know what? Valve, it is they're a private company. They are independent. Like, they don't have to impress shareholders. They do not have to have a profit margin at all if they don't want to. They can sell it at a loss.
And God, I feel the older I get, the more I'm interested in supporting private companies, because it's like you're not because these private companies are the ones that are treating their employees right. They're the ones that are doing things because they want to, right? I mean, besides that, Geoff, it still says 2,330 days. I don't know what to tell you.
Maybe it's because it's on the app and not the actual PC.
I will tell you that it's not the longest on my list.
Okay.
You remember Better Tomorrow?
Yes, of course. Oh,
3,530 days.
Geoff, yeah.
And then I have one person that is 4,600 something days. It's like, wow.
Jason alluded like Half-Life 3, but now the rumors now have been like at the height of Half-Life 3 rumors, because there's been a lot of hinting that this will be a launch thing exclusive to PC, at least for like a while.
Comes with the Steam machine.
I doubt that, but
yeah, I know.
That right away would up my like 70% chance of wanting to get one of these to almost like 100.
What if it was one of the bundles? What if the bundle came with Half-Life 3 and a controller?
Well, price. It all comes down to price, right?
Especially, it would be like $100 more, right? So
because of how much all this stuff is, I really don't care about
that controller. Is going to be $100, I'll bet.
That controller is probably going to be $100. Yeah, absolutely,
definitely. So I don't want to get my hopes up too much, but like this is the most realistic I've felt Half-Life 3 could be around the corner. But it wouldn't hurt me either way if it wasn't. I
honestly, I've never played the Half-Life games, so I'm behind the times on this. I think I started playing Half-Life 1, but I only got like an hour or two into it.
They're weird, like cult hits. Like only a few people really know about them.
Yeah, they're like them.
They're
basically, yeah.
Only a few people. Okay,
it's an acquired taste.
Yeah, okay.
It is. Yeah, no one really knows the characters or lines or
of course.
Yeah.
I've heard that the story is pretty good. So
the blue box came out like on the old consoles. I remember that thing and had a bunch of Half-Life stuff in it.
Yeah, and that bombed. That was terrible.
Didn't sell at all.
No.
Yeah, dude, I put that in my 360 the other day, and I am well aware people listening it's orange box. I was trying to make a joke that a lot of people had it. Man, those games did not run on a good frame rate.
No, they didn't. But
not on
and what's funny is like like when I bought Orange Box, I mainly bought it for Portal, and like now my son's PC, which doesn't even have a graphics card, can fucking run Portal without a problem.
Yeah, Portal runs okay, but Half-Life 2 does not run that great on console. Yeah.
What else came in? Like Team Fortress 2, probably?
Team Fortress 2,
I think so, yeah.
Portal, Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and 2.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that was it. Because I think it was the launch of Half-Life 2 Episode 2. I think they came out on the same day, and that was like you got all that shit for $60 back then. And Portal was brand new. And
5 titles from Valve: Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Half-Life 2 Episode 2, Team Fortress 2, and Portal.
Yeah.
Good
At
stuff.
this point, the pressure's not even on Valve to release Half-Life 3. It's Half-Life 3 has a monumental bar to hit. Like, this would probably be the game that has the most pressure on it if it were to be announced of all time. I can't think of another game that would have more pressure on it, except for maybe Final Fantasy Remake. That was pretty high.
That was pretty high, yeah. You're
But
right.
this clears that by a lot.
Can we talk about the nickname for this thing?
Well, there's a few. There's
a few.
Gabe Cube.
Gabe Cube. Yes, I
Gabe
love
Station.
that. I love that.
Gabe Cube makes sense.
I think it does too.
It literally looks like I saw a good meme of Xbox and Nintendo looking down at the Steam logo, because it literally looks like somebody took an Xbox Series X and cut it in half, and it's like it's a cube. So it's like an Xbox Series cube. Like it's really funny, and it's so cute. And you can personalize like the outside of it with like covers.
Yeah,
and shit.
the face.
D-Brand released like a mock-up of a companion cube looking.
Dude, one of the ones I saw was like an e-ink screen, and it was showing it was showing like the vitals for the machine. I thought that was cool. Oh, and here's something that I think is really important to point out. Like I don't know why they're even releasing a 2 terabyte version. Like the SSD is completely accessible from the bottom and replaceable. And you can replace it. It's one of the small ones, like what's in the Steam Deck, but there's enough room for the same size that's in like the PS5. So,
really?
Yeah. So like I actually have an extra terabyte SSD that I ripped out of my PS5 or no, out of my PC. And I'm like, oh, I can just put that in there. Right. So, yeah, it's, and the RAM is upgradable too, but that's a little bit more difficult. You have to apparently remove the entire heatsink in order to get to the RAM, but the RAM is just laptop RAM. So it comes with 16 gigs of RAM. You can upgrade it to 32, but you have to get through all of the you have to get through the heatsink.
I don't know if I do that, but
so
I don't know if I do that either.
Jason?
But
are you?
Yeah. Partially because of mostly I'd say because of the implications of it penetrating into like consumer. Like I want to see it in Best Buy, right? I want it to be a legit console companion or competitor. Not only that, things that they're doing with what is it, the frame? Is that the VR thing?
The frame,
yeah. So that is like a Snapdragon processor in that thing. So that'll play games like not natively, but what's the word? Like off the actual like hard drive in there, like
natively.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Okay. But that's the same kind of processor that is in like a lot of Android things. Anyway, so they're making strides into making a compatibility layer, for their Snapdragon chip to play, Steam apps, essentially. So PC apps. That's going to be very easy to port to Android. So like the really powerful like handhelds out there are going to be able to play Steam games a lot easier, I think. So that's that's also exciting to me. But yeah, I think primarily because it's Microsoft's kind of getting out of the game as far as cheap consoles are concerned. Sony's kind of doing their thing, Nintendo too, but this could be a really
there needs to be something. There needs to be something else in there that's not an OEM that can compete. Yeah.
And I'm excited
I think
for
this is a really good thing for the market.
Yeah, like I'm excited for people to have that huge library to look forward to. So
yeah, well, that's dude. The only thing I'm holding out for the Xbox One is because the rumor is that they are going to literally play all of the back catalog Xbox stuff natively somehow, which would be awesome. But if they don't have that, then I have no need to stick with that. I just keep my Series X and get a PS6, and then whatever this thing is probably. So that's why I'm hoping I'm hoping the price is a thing where I can sell like a console I don't want or whatever, get this thing, mess around with it, because I'm assuming the Xbox One would be a year after or so. If I think best case scenario is that fall, so Steam machine early 2026, and the other one later. So at least I know off the bat, do I like messing with this thing? how many options do I have to mess with? How many like shaders do I have to compile? Like I know the terminology like the back of my hand. You know, I'm basically a PC expert now with all the
Okay.
all the minutes of researching I did on Friday or Thursday or whatever.
15 minutes of Googling.
yeah, exactly. All the Linus Tech Tip videos I watched on this thing since it was
That's right. That's right.
no, I have no idea. That's why I want it to be like, I want it to be able to play somewhat modern games, and I wanted to see it how it's like how a dummy would use this thing, because that's essentially me. That is the market. I am that market. And if I like it, if I can something I can adapt to, then I'm like, fucking there we go. And you never know. Maybe it goes like, you know what? Maybe I build a PC in 2027. I don't know.
Okay, slow your roll.
Yeah, let's not go that far yet.
I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry. I'm deleting my I'm deleting my resume that I'm about to send to Valve. I am pulling this back.
Reel it in. Have you messed with the Steam Deck at all?
No, I've never even held one.
Okay, if you know someone that has one, just ask them to let you mess with it a little bit. Not locally, okay.
No.
But this honestly, dude, the Steam Deck is super easy. It's very approachable. You know, and the OS is going to be the same. So, I think you'll dig it. But I see if you can find like a video of like a walkthrough of the Steam OS. I think it would give you a pretty good idea of what you would be looking at. Because essentially the Steam OS is, you know, it pops up and it's like, here's your library, and then you can go over to the store, and then you know, and that's pretty much it. It's like it's a website essentially. And then for the Steam machine and for the Steam Deck, you can do PC mode, but you literally have to tell the machine
to do
reset and boot in PC mode, right? So you don't ever have to do that.
I never want to touch that shit.
Yeah, you don't have to, and that's the great thing about it. So. I'm glad you brought up the frame, because I am absolutely very much looking at the frame as well, because right now I was looking at whether or not I wanted to get another MetaQuest.
Quest,
yeah. So I had the Quest 2. It's pretty aged. And right now I'm using my PSVR 2 for PC VR. And the frame looks like the right solution for both wireless PC VR as well as native apps that run off of the machine itself. And, you know, like Jason said, they're working on a very similar compatibility layer to Proton. Proton is essentially the layer that they're writing. It's open source. They've got a community of people that are working on this that makes it so that you can run games that have not yet been coded for Linux on a Linux-based machine. So Proton is the layer that lets you do that. They're doing something similar, I can't remember what it's called, for the frame to allow PC VR games to be able to run directly off the frame. And that layer is part of what does it. So they're going to have, like, you'll see badges on Steam that says, like, you know, Steam Deck ready or whatever. They've said they're going to do the same thing for Steam Machine and Steam Frame. So
that's what I want to see. I want to see that, like, it's good to go.
And you know, I was ready to pull the trigger. Like, I just saw articles recently that, like, Black Friday deals on the 3S, the MetaQuest 3S, that are like $250 plus a $50 gift card to Best Buy and other stuff. And I'm like, that's a pretty good deal, right? But first of all, I don't want to give my money to Facebook if I can help it. And, you know, second, what they're doing with the frame is far more interesting to me. So, like, the way they talk about how the actual wireless streaming to the headset works, I'm far more interested in how all that stuff is set up. So I'm going to sit back and wait for that thing to come down to come out with a price that I expect to be upwards of like $700-800.
Oh, that'll be expensive. Yeah.
So I'm not sure if I'm going to go down that route or not, but because I'm not looking to throw $800 at a VR headset. But it certainly has my interest peaked. Like, if the prices are right, I could walk away with each one of those items on launch day. Like, it's pretty amazing what they've decided to put out.
Crazy.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
Yes.
Any other comments on that stuff? Any more Valve gushing?
I'm glad that they've they got the sophomore or freshman years behind them, with the past failures of like the Steam controller and shit like that, and like the index, which was great, but it was like $1,000.
Yeah, the index was good, but it was expensive, right?
Yeah, but all the lessons learned, we're seeing the fruits of that.
Have you guys seen some of the images of the frame, of people wearing the frame?
No.
Like, I immediately go to like the Ready Player One like posters.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it looks like to me. I'm like, oh, here it comes. Cool.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to play Fortnite on it though. So
honestly, the thing I'm most excited about though is the Steam machine. I like the idea of having possibly a affordable gaming PC box.
and that's easy to use. Yeah,
that's easy to use, and that will bring a little bit of shake up to the market, because I think it needs it right now. So good stuff.
Yes.
All right. What else we got, gents? Anything else?
That is everything from the news side. Awesome.
Then we can call that a show. Thank you guys for listening. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please tell a few friends about us. And if you're on YouTube, I almost said iTunes. I have to reel that in every time.
I was actually waiting for you to say iTunes, and I'm like, wait, is that
right? Zune Marketplace.
For the like 10 plus years that we were doing it that way. But if you're on YouTube, like, subscribe, and comment. All of those things really help us, and we appreciate all of you who are interacting with our posts on YouTube.
Sorry, it's funny that you still want to go back and say that, and then even in like year 9, when any one of us had to take your place and host if you were off, none of us got it fucking right.
Listen, it's it's muscle memory at this point.
Oh, for sure.
That's the thing. It's muscle memory. It's like, go back and listen to the first few episodes when we started on YouTube, and I'm stumbling over myself the whole time. But I don't even remember where I was. interactivedistractions.com. That's our link tree. It will lead you to our Patreon if you want to support us. We certainly appreciate all our patrons. And more importantly, it will lead you to our Discord, where you can come and hang out and talk about games. And Monday, Jason and I are going to play Absalom. Just going to put that in the books right now.
So it's in the public now. There's accountability to be held.
There's accountability. Yeah.
But that's it, man. So until next time, my name is Chris.
I'm Jason.
And I'm Geoff.
Player games. We'll talk to you next time.